Welcome back to Reactions, Rants, Rabbit Holes. Chris Webby, Sativa. I was just listening to, I think, Be Real. Is that Cypress Hill guy? I was listening to him on Joe Rogan talk about rappers being afraid of the dabs. It was a very interesting conversation. Let's just put it that way. Very interesting conversation. No. Honestly, if you can't figure out why we're checking out this one, then you haven't been to the channel before. If that's the case, welcome. I'm mostly kidding. I've actually been on the back of the bus, which is a metaphor for, something else.
This shit is sublime, hit it and lift up your mind. Be more specific of kinds, particular strains I'm smoking during daytime. Got me feeling high and energetic at the same damn time. I'm on a path to where I don't know, with a little bit of...
To be fair, it's a hybrid, a nice hybrid, but I think high terpenes. That's, I'm a rookie at all that. Hey, these days you're probably professional. I want to hold on a second. I just want to, and just in case, I'll link that. In case you want to hear about rappers are intimidated by the dabs. Just say it. Seems like a interesting conversation. I've heard it. You might enjoy it.
This shit is sublime, hit it and lift up your mind. Be more specific of kinds, particular strains I'm smoking during daytime. Got me feeling high and energetic at the same damn time. I'm on a path to where I don't know, with a little bit of Jack Herrera in my bowl. Euphoric, yo, with the Oreos and whatever other snacks I carried back home. Got the Tangy from my Cypress Hill family, in high demand, the types and strands. Dispensaries be selling out like they be supplying the kids candy. High as Iron Man with 90 grams, and yo, this weed here ain't no runner-up. This weed won the cup. Enough's enough. We puff and tough. My blunt is stuck with thunderfuck, like I'm purposely trying.
Oh! Now I will say, winning the cup back in the day is probably why I referenced the 420, because back in the day, I'd lived to get another High Times, and read. What's that? The top 100. That one. Oh. I could only read so many articles on so many descriptions of, crossbreeding and all that stuff. And I'll be honest, I believe there's a PBS special about cannabis being one of the most, manipulated plants. It's very popular to grow, I hear. Who knew? What were we talking about? Wheat? Is this conversation about wheat? Is this song? The song's about weed, right?
Enough's enough. We puff and tough. My blunt is stuck with thunderfuck. Like
thunderfuck. Now, back in the day, that was the only, if it's incriminating, fuck it. Life's a bitch. I lived in another state, but it said, gave me the town. And it said, Alaskan Thunderfuck. This shit will fuck up the Jolly Green Giant, just like the damn poster. Yeah, getting high with a little help from my friends with the, Jolly Green Giants sitting there and the little dudes are rolling a big, huge hoobie swarm. I love that poster. Okay, so, I went to that town. Turns out that certain people have a certain skill set, and I found it. I did. I found it. And I can't say that the magazine lied. This is a very happy young man. Back in the day when everything was full of seeds and hate, and It smelled like it come out of a compactor in some human trafficking warehouse. It wasn't the glory times. No, no. And when that rare strain came around, I'm pretty happy. I know I was pretty happy. Because, you know, at that, sit there and just pick out seeds for hours. Ow! It was horrible.
Trying to disobey Scruff McGruff, cause the silver haze will leave you.
Oh,
no runner up, this weed won the cup. Enough's enough, we puff and tough. My blunt is stuffed with thunderfuck. Like I'm purposely trying to disobey Scruff McGruff, cause the silver haze will leave you lit for days.
You just shouldn't do it. Just say no.
Like I'm purposely trying to disobey Scruff McGruff, cause the silver haze will leave you lit for days. And the shit's amazing. Zoned out, playing ninja, gating, joysticks engaging, taking a rip and flaming like Canadian fragrance blazing in this chase with a great sensation. Don't change the station. My brain's on a paid vacation with Sativa in my vehicle, chief, and turn up the speakers. The green is my teacher, like Yoda leading Jedi procedures.
Roll that heady, fill my Chevy with the vapors. AK-47 in them double wide papers. So outbreak of heaven, save the rest of it for later. So come and get in touch with nature, cause baby, you know we smoking that sativa. We smoking that sativa. Yeah, we smoking that.
I spend my days in the day smoking lemon haze. Out in Amsterdam with women let it entertain. The greenhouse coffee shop in the red light. When I'm in Holland, that's the spot I go to get right. Roll my weed up, smoke sativa, kick my feet up, look for tracks that I can eat up. When I heat up, it's a fever, and my stoner chick's a diva. All I feed her is that greenery. Raw papers wrapped around that sour D. And this life ain't what it seemed to be.
Sour Diesel. It's a very, man. There's another one. I'm just saying. They're naming names, I think. But, you know, I could know nothing. I probably.
Raw papers wrapped
I
around
could
that
be
sour
wrong.
D. And this life ain't what it seemed to be. It's something like a dream to me. This weed it give me energy. Best believe my enemies, they don't last long. Joints getting aged, then passed to a sad song. I remember not knowing about the different strains. Copping dimes out in the project in the pouring rain. Now I hit up the dispensary, they know the name for smoking on that fire flame. You know this shit is not a game. And that raspberry cough in my back.
No, you wanna double down on that. I got to go from the majority of your street level was, compactor bud, seedy, sticky, just horrible. Of course, you could, it was cheap. To the days of the BC bud where they were trading what? Now maybe this is probably bullshit, right? It's probably some mythical unicorn story for drug dealers, but it was like when the kick-ass strains came, they're like trading it for, straight up for the coke. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that's just some of the, like I said, it's probably mythical unicorn talk. It's, big unicorn joint where you light up the horn and never mind. Something like that. I have no clue if it's real, but I do remember. Oh God, that was so long ago. But that moment, it went from you just turned your nose up at that other side. You're like, what? That big stem and seeds. And then you got a whole generation of people who don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Just remember, someone paved the way for you. You didn't invent it. I didn't invent shit either. I'm guessing mystical shaman somewhere in the eons of time left behind us. That's where that is, right? Like those hallucinogenic recipes from the shamanistic period of the ancient world that had been lost to time, but that shit would fuck you up, right? Now, I'm just saying. I believe from the shaman to the dispensary is just the same timeline. So, whole lot of normal activism along the way.
Project in the pouring rain. Now I hit hit up the dispensary, they know the name for smoking on that fire flame. You know this shit is not a game. And that raspberry cough, and my bag's very strong. Hot box, you won't last very long. See the smoke through the glass of the bong. Take a hit, hold on, don't pass till it's gone. Play this track, watch my fans sing along. Boy, we lit, yeah, we high, man, we on. Blazing Acapulco gold with my partners getting stoned. It's Sativa, man, straight.
There you go. You been there, done that. You know, that was the whole thing. There was this a limited amount of just fire ass shit. And then what is it? I go back here for the younger, anybody younger out there. Look at, I don't know if you get in trouble for looking up, but the Phototron, when at the back in the day when they were just switching to the hydroponic systems, and the whole idea was what, to recreate the growing area around Maui. Wowie, would that be cool to create something like that?
Man, we on. Blazing Acapulco gold with my partners getting stoned. It's Sativa, man, straight to the dome.
Roll that heady, fill my Chevy with the vapors. AK-47 in them double
Oh, shit.
papers. So outbreak of habit, save the rest of it for later. So come and get in touch with nature, 'cause baby, you know we smoking that sativa. We smoking that sativa. Yeah, we smoking
I ain't smoking that bullshit. Let me tell you what I don't do. I ain't smoking that bullshit. Let me tell you what I won't do. I ain't smoking that bullshit. Let me tell you what I don't do. I ain't smoking that bullshit. Let me tell you what I won't do. Pass your shit, 'cause it's boo-boo. Backyard boogie, we don't touch, but I heard you do. Fucking curse.
Okay, so, but it sounds like I'm being called out right now. Fuck yeah. I would take that album and I'd put it on that album and clean that shit. And it was like a ritualistic process. And I would argue, even during those shitty days, the guys sitting around passing one of them doobies around laughing their ass off, we were having as much fun as you ballers who bought your way all the way to success with, 6-foot glass piece, $1,000 glass piece and all that shit. Hey, we cleaned out the seeds, flicked out the stems, twisted it up, and still escaped control, authority, and the mainline society as we sit around the corner and laughed at the squares. The fuck's the difference? Pretentiousness? Just now. This is a whole nother level. Don't get me wrong. I'm really hopefully just preaching to the cheap seats. You get there, do that. Do what you want, right? It's not my place to say you can't, but I don't know. My swagger is from the open-minded experience, not the name of the bud I'm smoking. But, of course, my honey will tell you, stay away from that into couch. That shit will put you right to sleep.
That bullshit. Let me tell you what I won't do. Pass your shit, 'cause it's boo-boo. Backyard boogie, we don't touch, but I heard you do. Fucking curse like it's boo-boo. You could see me taking flight on that jet fuel. And we rolling Sativa on the next two. Getting so elevated that we forget you. Faded with Webby on the set, fool. No matter how many requests, we don't accept you. Better be taking it to the chest, fool. No stress, it's all incredible. I'll be putting you out with the netible. Laid out, nigga.
I wish that was true. I just talked about that the other day. And I mentioned it somewhere. Maybe I can get my dad to try something to see if it would cut the edge, because I believe he's just in nonstop pain, and then grumpy, right? So I don't want to take nothing. You might like this, but it's a hard road to
Incredible.
Oh yeah, I just do not. Fucking don't get it. I don't get the edibles. But if you could do dabs all day, the edibles are hard to, right? That's a hard road to walk. You gotta maybe eat a lot of them or something. That's the whole point of that dab video. Because I admit, I was real excited when that was introduced. I was like, what's that? Oh, eyes light right up. Yeah, and I'm not afraid. Yeah, let's go. I might need a moment just like other people in stories, but yeah, I try to hang to the end.
I'll be putting you out with the nedible. Laid out, nigga, blazed out, nigga, fade
Well,
out.
okay, and then in my divine arrogance, of course, the elite end have something I don't even know about. So obviously, yeah, I mean, if I came from that world and I was bumping this shit, yeah, this would probably be preaching to the choir. It's not. I can't comprehend that. I just could have hands down edibles suck.
Gotta be taking it to the chest, fool. No stress, it's all incredible. I'll be putting you out with the nedible. Laid out, nigga, blazed out, nigga, fade out, then played out. Hey now, how many hits can you take now? How many hits?
I mean, the question is, how many do you got? I mean, yeah, the lugs ain't give out yet. And I ain't ashamed to cough. See, that's the line, right? Is I don't care if I cough my ass off. Don't cough, don't get off.
With the nedible. Laid out, nigga, blazed out, nigga, fade out, then played out. Hey now, how many hits can you take now? How many hits before you break down? How many minutes go by you say you're feeling fake now? How many swirls you got wrapped
Roll
around
that
the J
hay,
now?
fill my Chevy with the vapors. AK-47 in them double wide papers. So outbreak of heaven, save the rest of it for later. So come and get in touch with nature, 'cause baby, you know we smoking that sativa. We smoking that sativa. Yeah, we smoking that.
I ain't smoking that bullshit. I ain't smoking that bullshit. I ain't smoking that bullshit.
Maybe someday.
I ain't smoking that bullshit.
No, it's not true. I have to own it. I got to admit. Chris Webby, Sativa, featuring Be Real, Demrick Zacari? Forgive me on that. I'm not positive. I thought it was fire. But I realize why. Here's the line. And I'm cool with this. Because as everyone goes up to VIP to do their thing, I go out back with the roadies and thank them for all the hard work. I like being that guy. You know what I mean? You can be both. But it turns out I'm just not comfortable in VIP, but I'm really comfortable out back with the crew. So that's the difference. And then, you share the good stuff with the crew. Sometimes they're very appreciative. People in VIP always feel like they're in VIP. That was fun. Back soon.